Hello everyone. Today I'd be having a conversation on the app Cambly with a lovely tutor from South Africa. Cambly is an app where you can practice your English with tutors from all over the world, from countries like the USA, the UK, Canada, and many more. Personally, if you talk about me, then Cambly helped me to boost my confidence a lot, and I'm sure it will help you as well. If you'd like to join Cambly, then you can click on the link in the description box given below. You can also use the code LIVELY29 to get a 15-minute trial class worth ₹99 for ₹29 only. So, without any delay, let's begin with the conversation.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Yes, I'm doing well.
Good. So my name is Cal and I'm from South Africa. How do I pronounce your name?
It's Adrija.
Adrija. All
Yes,
right. Okay. It's very nice to meet you. I watched your YouTube channel. Your English is amazing.
thank you.
How have you been practicing your English?
Oh, well, it started from a very young age. I probably started learning English from when I was 2 or 3 years old. Watched these cartoons, and so that is from where I learned just by listening.
Wow. Okay. And it seems like it's something you're very passionate about.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so you enjoy learning English and helping others. You have a lot of videos to help other people.
Yes.
Okay, for your age, that's amazing. You're like an entrepreneur.
Hmm.
Okay, I see you outside today. You have good weather.
Yes, that is why I'm outside because there is a cool breeze blowing, so I just decided to sit here and have a chat.
All right. Whereabout do you live?
I am from the east part of India, um,
Okay.
and it is from a state known as West Bengal.
All right. Is it a big city or a small city?
And the place where I live in, it is a small town, but there is a big city here known as Kolkata, and it is a very lovely place.
Ah, I've heard of Kolkata. All right. And what would you like to talk about today?
We can just have a general chat.
Okay, so can you tell me, are you in middle school or high school?
Well, I currently read in class 9.
Okay, all right. And do you stay at the school or do you still stay at home?
I stay at home. I just go to
You stay.
school by bus.
Okay, so you get on the bus every day. Do you
Hmm.
have brothers or sisters?
No, I'm the only child.
You're an only child. And your parents, do they speak English?
They do, but we don't really speak in English all the time. We speak in our mother tongue, but they can speak in English.
Okay. And so you're from India, right?
Hmm.
I've heard that depending on where in India you're from, the dialect changes quite a lot. So do you know more than one dialect in your native tongue?
Well, it's not only just dialect. There are different languages. Like where I live in this state, West Bengal has its own language that is Bengali. But
Okay.
if you go to South India, there are lots of other languages, and in like Hindi, and then Bengali, Tamil, Telugu, and many other languages. So you will find a lot of languages. Yeah.
How many of them do you understand?
Well, I just understand Bengali and Hindi.
Okay, all right. And your parents, do they also speak Bengali?
Yes, Bengali and
Both of
Hindi.
them. Oh, and Hindi. Okay. So do you speak both languages to your parents?
No, I just talk in Bengali with them because I don't really need to use Hindi. Bengali is our mother tongue, so I use
So
Bengali.
that one's easier for you. All right.
Hmm.
And in your free time, because you're on summer vacation now, right?
No, it has
Not yet.
completed.
Oh man. So what did you do in your summer vacation?
Well, nothing special because I was just sitting in my home and I was studying a lot. That is true. I utilized my summer vacation a lot by studying. And yes, that is what I did. I did some holiday homeworks and I also worked a lot on my YouTube channel. I made a lot of videos, so I used my summer vacation quite fruitfully.
How did you decide to do a YouTube channel?
Oh, well, it was, I think I started doing educational videos from when I was in class 3. That time I used to do it. And, it changed into English, not really like I thought about it to change into English. I was just posting English videos on Cambly Conversations, and the topic suddenly changed into English. And now the channel has turned into an English channel.
Do you have a lot of subscribers that you know?
No, I don't really know a lot of them, but I'd like to know.
Okay, well, that's interesting because it's quite a big decision to make to go global like that, right? Everyone can access YouTube just about, except China. China can't. But that's quite a big thing to do. Have your parents been supportive?
Yes, a lot. They always support me, and they also help me edit my videos and
Oh,
everything.
wow. Okay, so you do all your own editing and everything.
Hmm.
That's good. Have you ever traveled to another country?
Yes, I have. I have traveled. My first trip abroad was to Singapore, Thailand, and Malaysia. Then it was when I was 4 years old only.
Okay.
So after that, I have traveled to a lot of places like Europe, then Mauritius, Dubai, China.
So you do a lot of traveling. Do you enjoy traveling?
Yes, I do.
You do. Okay. So if you could plan a trip anywhere in the world, where would you like to go?
I have a lot of places in my mind that are always in my bucket list. One is Greece, and
Okay.
another Africa. I'd love to go to South Africa once because I have heard of Cape Town, and
Yes.
I have seen a lot of videos, and it is a very beautiful city.
It is beautiful. And the people here are very friendly. So it's a good place to go. Out of the places you have been, which one was your favorite trip?
I guess Switzerland because I love the mountains, and we're playing with the snow, so it is a pretty memorable one.
Okay. And so do you usually just travel you, your mum, and your dad?
Yes, just the three of us.
Okay. All right. Do you try and do a trip every year, or how often do you do a trip?
Oh, well, due to the pandemic, we aren't going anywhere abroad for the last 2 years. But before
Yes.
that, we used to usually visit once in a year.
Okay. So when do you think you would be able to go on your next trip?
Well, probably this October because there is a puja vacation. We have a puja known as Durga Puja, and we get a big
Okay.
vacation that time. So probably we would visit.
So how long will you be on vacation for?
Um, it's actually a 1 month vacation most
Okay.
of the times, but this time our school is opening for a little bit in the middle, and again it's going to close. So especially the October month is like the puja month here. So yeah,
So that's your big celebration month?
right, just
Okay.
like Christmas in the US.
Ah. So what sort of celebrations would you have in October?
Um, it's especially in West Bengal actually. There is a puja, means there is a known as Durga, and for that we do a puja, Durga Puja. So it is a very big puja, and it goes on for some days. And for that, we actually prepare a lot. We go to visit pandals and we buy new dresses. We go to our uncle's home probably and everything. So it's a pretty enjoyable month.
Yeah, that's quite exciting, right? You get to go
Hmm.
shopping, you get to do all the preparations. Do you help your mum with the preparations?
Yes, I do.
Okay, all right. And do they have like fireworks going and festivals?
Yes, that is another festival that is known as Diwali, and
Yes.
it just happens I think 1 month after Durga Puja, not even 1 month, like some weeks. So that is the one of my favorite festivals because that is the festival of light. So all the
Yes.
fireworks, we decorate our house with candles and everything. It's a very beautiful festival.
So I know they celebrate Diwali in South Africa as well, right? They'll send out beforehand to let everybody know there's going to be
Hmm,
fireworks in the area. So that's why there's fireworks, right? Because it's the festival of lights.
right.
Okay. So how do you usually celebrate Diwali?
Well, especially for me, I just celebrate it with my mom and dad at my home. We bring some fireworks, and we buy some fireworks and we just light them up. We also decorate our house. The main thing is to decorate our house with all those diyas and candles and many more. So we do that, and then we actually enjoy ourselves. So we eat good food items. Yeah, that is all that we do.
What is like a typical meal in your home? What do you usually eat?
Oh, well, as a Bengali, fish is a very important part of our meal.
Okay.
We eat rice. Of course, rice is a must, and then probably dal, and then any other curry, and with fish.
And so you like spicy food.
I do.
Okay. And have you been eating spicy food your whole life?
Well, I do, but I think with if I talk about my friends, they can handle more spicy food than me. I'm not. I need to have water all the time when I'm going to eat spicy food. So they
Okay.
are more like they can eat spicy food more. But yes, I can. I'm not like that much. I don't hate spicy food. I love it.
Okay. So you enjoy a good flavor, but you don't want it to be too hot.
Yes, right.
Okay. All right. Can you cook anything?
No, I can cook tea and I can cook noodles. That's
Okay. So does mom do the cooking at home?
yes, mom does. Usually, mom does the cooking, but yes, we do have some other servants as well.
Ah, all right. So they also help with the cooking.
Right.
Okay. So if you want your favorite meal, who makes your favorite meal?
Of course, my mom. Like, I
Mom
think my
does.
mom is the best cook for me because sometimes she just makes such beautiful, beautiful items. They aren't spicy, they are just the amount of spice I need. So,
Yes,
that is why I love her
the right
cooking.
flavor. Okay.
Right.
And your grandmother, do you see her often?
Yes, I do see her often, and she also cooks lovely. Well, that is from where my mom learned.
Yes, right. There's just something about a granny's cooking that just
Hmm.
makes you feel warm inside, even if it's not spicy. It's
Hmm.
special. Okay. And so now you're back at school and you said you
Hmm.
take a school bus. What time do you finish school?
Well, 4:30 in the evening.
Fourth. That's quite
Hmm.
late. What time do you start school?
Well, 9 in the morning.
It's quite a long, like compared to my country, that's a really long school day.
Hmm. Yeah.
And is that just because of like because you're in high school, or is primary school
No,
also
it's
full
for
day?
all the classes.
And that's Monday to Friday.
Right.
Wow. So do you do sports at school?
Yes, there are certain sports activities, but I don't participate a lot in them.
So if you finish in school at 4:30, do you still have homework when you get home?
Yes, they do give, but I'm when I was promoted to class 9. After that, they aren't giving a lot of homeworks because we need to study a lot at home. So the
Okay.
homework was a lot till class 8, but from now it's a little bit less.
It's not so bad. Okay. What is your favorite thing about school?
To meet friends because I have learned the value of school after this pandemic. For 2 years,
Yes.
I couldn't meet anyone. I was not able to understand anything through online classes. So right now, I actually love going to school.
So online classes were difficult for you.
Yes, it was.
Okay. All right. So you're happy to be back at school. A lot
Hmm.
of people miss online classes because they don't like the hassle of going to school.
Oh
Is
God.
there anything that you don't like about school?
That I don't like about school is that, in our school, the teachers are always changing and all. So probably it sometimes gets, to understand the teacher, we need a little bit of time. And when we understand and we are like, okay with him, and he just suddenly leaves the school and another one comes. So it's really bad.
That is difficult though to adjust to
Hmm.
because different teachers teach differently.
Right.
So, you get used to the method and then they're gone. All
Yeah.
right. Do you have a favorite teacher?
Not really. I would not say anyone is my favorite because a lot of teachers are there in my school. They are very lovely and they teach really well. And on the different subjects, they know how to teach it to the students. So I'm able to understand. So everyone is my favorite.
So you're happy. Okay. And what is your favorite subject at school?
Oh well, I like biology, but physics is also a very close one.
What do you like about it?
In biology, especially because it's life. I'm in my life. I can learn about that in biology. So I love learning about life. I love everything about how are we working at this moment. Just
Yes.
fascinates me a lot.
It is fascinating though. It's
Hmm.
it's like a miracle. Every person that's born is a miracle because
Yeah.
it's amazing to see how that worked. Do you
Hmm.
have any subjects that you don't like?
Well, I'd not say I hate them, but history is not my cup of tea. I am like, I would learn history, but it is quite hard for me as I cannot memorize things, especially memorizing dates is like the worst thing I could have ever imagined.
Uh, it is difficult. It was
Hmm.
very nice meeting you today. That went very
Yeah.
quickly. I hope you
Hmm.
have a wonderful week and maybe I will see you again sometime.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.